we got the iPad Pro with the 10 best accessories that you need for it. Starting with one that turns your iPad into a second monitor. Plus, it charges it at the same time. This iPad magnetic stand mounts to your desk and magnetically attaches to your iPad. If you look closely, there are smart pin connectors that are powered through a USB-C port on the back. The stand does come with a USB-C cable, but you still need a power brick. But don't worry, I got a good one to recommend to you later on. With this combination, I use my iPad Pro as a second monitor for my Mac Mini. This way I can watch content, vibe code, and even treat it as a wireless camera monitor for these YouTube videos. It's great for anything visual. But if you want to type on your iPad while it's mounted, the on-screen keyboard is locked out because of those pins. Which brings us to our next accessory. This is the ESR Tech keyboard case. One of the most convenient cases that you can get for your iPad. If you get tired of only typing in one orientation, well, this is a game changer. With this case, you're able to flip it vertically and type in this orientation. With this case, you'll see that you have a good spot for your Apple Pencil. The keyboard itself you see is Bluetooth with function keys across the top, has a power button, trackpad, and a USB-C port for charging. Mind you, if you want a more Apple experience, you could always spend $349 on the Magic keyboard from Apple. It's got that Apple standard trackpad, function keys, but doesn't protect your Apple Pencil when on the go. So as an alternative, the ESR Tech keyboard case is a great one to go for. And if the keyboard case gets too bulky for you, then you could always leave it behind and just use the soft case that it comes with. It's easier to walk around your home like this with a nice layer of protection. But if you already like the case you have and still want to carry around a keyboard without all that extra weight, then this next one is going to be worth a look. This is the Logitech Keys to Go, a slim keyboard that pairs nicely with any folio case that you already own. It pairs up with 3 devices so you can really maximize your productivity between your iPad, your iPhone, or any other tablet that you may have. Unfortunately, as slim as it is, it doesn't have a spot for you to be able to charge it. In the year that I've owned it though, I haven't had to replace the battery yet. If you're looking to get even more productive with your iPad, then you're going to want some ports. To extend the functionality of my iPad, I use the Ugreen USB-C hub. It's great for accessories like a flash drive, an HDMI cable, or even just charge while I work. And of course, keep my device charged while using all those ports. On this hub, we get 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, an HDMI port, as well as an SD card and micro SD card slot. But if you don't need all those ports though, but want to be able to edit your photos on the go, then the Anchor USB-C card reader is the way to go. Just take the SD card from your camera, insert it into the card reader, then you can access your images straight through the Photos app or Adobe Lightroom. When getting work done on the iPad, the overall experience feels rather flat. The Moth Dynamic Folio case fixes that with over 20 viewing angles. Whether I'm on the couch, watching a movie in theater mode, or using it with a keyboard for productivity, I can always find the right angle without the bulk of a traditional case. Now, one of the ways I maximize my iPad Pro is with the Apple Pencil Pro. But do you need to go pro to enjoy your iPad? While the Apple Pencil Pro comes with a squeeze feature and pressure sensitivity, ESR Tech has given us an alternative. Not only does it write, but it charges through USB-C, supports Find My, and has a home button trigger. This way, you can still enjoy your iPad without having to commit to the full price of an Apple Pencil Pro. But if you full send on an Apple Pencil Pro, you won't regret it either. When it comes to writing, I found that the squeeze feature has come in handy for switching between the eraser and the pencil, which has been quite essential for me. But just because you have a pencil doesn't mean you're going to have a smoother writing experience. To maintain that paper-like feel, I use the paper-like screen protector. With the screen protector, it provides friction that simulates writing on paper. And once you try it, it's hard to go back to bare glass. If you've ever used tempered glass as a screen protector before, it's great, but when it comes to writing, it's a night and day difference. On glass, you're just sliding all over the place, but with the paper-like, you actually feel just the right friction and feel you have finer control. Don't worry about the display quality, the screen protector doesn't take away from that. But if you really want tempered glass and still want a paper-like experience, Paperlike also sells nibs specific for the Apple Pencil. As enjoyable as the Apple Pencil can be, there's no hiding the fact that it can get tiring. These pencil grips from Paperlike help me with that. They're comfortable, don't interfere with charging or the squeeze feature, and they fit right in the hand. Plus, they come in 2 colors. Unfortunately, this pencil combination is not compatible with the pencil holder from Moft. So after using most of the iPad's battery, what are we going to charge it with? Whether on the magnetic stand or on my nightstand, I use the Ugreen 65-watt charger. It gets my iPad from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes. With this one power brick, I'm able to charge 3 devices: the tablet, my phone, and even my MacBook. And while charging, there's still time to fit a gaming session. This is when I bust out the Xbox Elite controller. While you can connect any Xbox controller to the iPad, I like this one because of the paddles. This controller allows you to map different buttons to the paddles so you can press everything without having to take your fingers off the thumbsticks. Just know that you need a Windows PC to be able to map the paddles. For me, I had to borrow my friend's laptop. Those are the 10 best accessories that you can get for the iPad Pro. If you're looking for accessories for your iPhone, I got you covered right over here.